And the rookie hammers that one to third. It skips off the glove into left field. Story had to wait on it. He's into third and stopping there. Campbell hit it hard, and he's aboard on the corners.
We'll see what they rule this one, but it's hit pretty hard. Kind of a short hop to Young at third base. Goes off his glove over the shortstop's head.
It's going to be a base hit, and that's his first major league knock for Kristian Campbell. They have ruled it a single, and the Red Sox are in business first and third.
Again. Liner gets him to bounce this one slowly toward third. A bare hand by Young. Throw won't get there.
That one stroked deep to left center field. That's way back there. Head of the wall. It is gone. Kristian Campbell with his first major league home run. Absolutely destroys that one into the bullpen to tie the game 2-2.
Well, he got a good hitter's count here, right? 1-0, gets one right down the middle. But this one here, he tries to get the ball in the air, and he drives it. This kid is strong. Kev, we talked about the hips, the keeping the hands back. He creates some torque. That thing got out quick.
But the other thing, though, that I would point out is Garbito takes over this inning. Oh, that ball is lashed down the line by Campbell. And now he'll show off a little speed, cruising to second base. And he's in there with a leadoff double. Setting up away in the 0-2, and he pokes it right by first, and that heads into the corner. Campbell will test Garcia, and he may have learned a lesson. No, he did not.
For it Thursday, but Story took one out to left center today. Now Kristian Campbell drops this ball inside the line in right center, and the newly extended second baseman Campbell
has been from a home run. I mean, Jimenez got him for a 2-run homer in Toronto. That was the only runs he gave up.
Wow. Well, Kristian Campbell serves another ball the other way. He's taken an inside pitch and now an outside pitch.
This one drilled deep to left field. Carlson on the move again. That is going to sail, and that one is out of here. Kristian Campbell strikes for a 2-run shot.
Well, you can hit a curveball now, too. I mean, what are you going to throw him next? 104 off the bat. He was out in front, but he's still able to barrel. And with that bat speed, he's hitting everything right now.
Red Sox lead 4-1.
Kristian Campbell. All this guy does is find a hole. Right back up the box. He's 2 for 2 today, and he's 10 for 22.
Runner goes and it's popped up. Shallow center. That's going to find a home. That drops in for a base hit. The bat busted. He'll take it. Abreu down to second. Red Sox have a couple on. Center. As Straw came in to make the play. And he'll do it again. He stings that one into the outfield. That's a bullet. Back-to-back hits for the Sox in the ninth by Story and Campbell. In a 1-1 game, and Gausman back at it. He's been terrific, but that one up the middle, base hit. There we go. Campbell is on to start it here in the bottom of the 8th inning in a 1-1 tie.
Had no one throwing for the.
Over Maya's head at short, so back-to-back singles. And there's 2 on with 1 away. Your Chicago.
Prom queen and king were announced on the field. Everybody wore tuxes and dresses. It was a great night at the ballpark for everybody, plus
for 3 today. Up the middle. And Campbell will get a base hit. Making that 16 straight games getting on base to start his big league career.
Red Sox with a lot of work to do very early in the game. Campbell. It's a high drive left field. That's way up there, and it's deep. Backing up Morel, and kiss it goodbye. Well, what a nice way to reach in your 17th consecutive major league game. That's all of them for the kid. And the Sox get on the board with a big fly.
Well, he jumped all over this hanging breaking ball, didn't he?
Set for that. We go to the 8th. Kristian Campbell leads off and takes a 1-1 pitch delivered by Orzi and lines it into left for a base hit. And so Campbell, who is a count.
You know, that migration down south to be a part of all that. And lined into left field, a base hit. Red Sox finally into the hit column. Kristian Campbell with a solid knock.
It's nice to see Kristian getting going up in this area.
3-2. There's a drive. Socked to left. On a line. That'll strike. And up against the wall on a bounce. And Campbell to second base with an easy double to begin the home half of the third. Yes, he can. He's David Ortiz. Line drive into left field. That's going to get down. Benintendi out of the warning track. Big turn by Campbell. And back to first base. His second hit. And another one right on the button. He's 2 for 3.
League sort of adapts and how they're pitching Campbell, how he's adjusted.
He'll go up the middle for a clean base hit. So he's now reached base in 21 of 22 to start his big league career.
Yeah, nice day yet.
So 3-2. They lead at first, second, and third. And a base hit into right field. Bregman is in. Here comes Story chugging home. He scores. Campbell with a fascinating at bat and a really nice one. And the Red Sox open it up 4-1.
Well, he's had a lot of great at bats this year. That might be one of the best. Bases are loaded. You know, you're in a 2-1 ball game. You're looking for a big hit. He lays off some tough pitches, only to get the 3-2 fastball down the middle and scores a big 2 runs for the Red Sox.
Base hit right field.
Yeah, he's got that kind of swing where he can take it the other way. He looks to go that way.
Earlier today. There's a ball drilled to deep right center field. That's going to one-hop the wall. John Kinsey Noel fires it back in. Campbell, he's in standing with a lead-off double, and that's his 6th.
Professional. So then I had 6 years more to practice stealing bases, and I stole over 250 in the minor leagues. So I got a lot of practice in.
Infield single for Kristian Campbell. Not much Jose Ramirez could do. He tried everything he could, but Kristian gets down the line quick. Or contract a week into the season. Hit hard and fair over the bag at third, down the left field line. Quan over will play it off the sidewall, and Campbell's into second with his 7th double on the year.
Oh, really good at bat. And
Campbell doubled last time up, and lines went into right center field down for a hit. Bregman will score. Story coming around. He will score. 2 more runs in. Campbell with his 2nd knock today. And the Red Sox open it up 6-0.
It's a beautiful thing, right? You get a sweeper over the plate. Don't try to do too much, right? He just tries to hit this to the big part of the field.
2-1. He'll fly that one into right field. That's well hit. Santander's back on the track. He's leaping up. He can't get it. That ball's gone. The Red Sox, for the 3rd time in 2 innings, take Francis out of the ballpark, and it is 3-0.
Oh, look at this angle right here. Get a good look. Look at the height on that thing. Just enough. Got it out of here by about a foot.
The 4th of the year for the rookie Campbell.
Swing.
Line shot down into the corner. That's a bullet. Here comes Bregman. He's in to score. Abreu will stop at third, and it's a double. Rounded up the middle. Campbell, a sprawling play, gets up. He'll go to first base. Nice recovery there to get the out as Peterson gets into second with 2 gone.
Great play right there by Campbell. Obviously, Story being a little shifted over, and he's got to go on their side of the bag right here. Never hesitate looking for a flip. He immediately was going 1, got the out. Outs are important. You got 27 of them.
At first he was thinking, can I get to the bag and hold it? Where is this ball? Then he realized he couldn't, and the only play he had was at first to a lead.
The 0-2 to the rookie. Going up the middle and through for a base hit. Bregman will score. And Campbell picks up his 13th RBI. Red Sox at last on the scoreboard. That makes it 6.
You like that one? No ball catch. Lock in on that.
Ground ball into right field, base hit. Here comes Bregman to third and stopping there. Campbell with a base hit as the throw comes into home.
Teams, but he had a completely different role with each team. That's a ground ball base hit into right. So after that bad swing, Campbell has a good one.
First pitch swinging. Campbell in the air to right. McKinstry goes back at the wall. Score! 11th, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Oh man, does that feel good for Kristian Campbell to be able to come through in this massive spot. Just knowing he was going to get attacked with fastballs up and in. That's where they've been getting him out a lot lately. Barely gets it out of here to right to go up 2 here, top 11.
Sharply hit up the middle over the bag for a base hit. So Campbell is on with 1 down. One of his better swings in recent. Scoreless to the bottom of the second inning of game 2 of the Twin Bill. And a base hit to right field as Campbell picks on the very first pitch from Rogers. And Sox a single. He's on to lead off the inning. Sox have taken the first 2. And 2, a little pop up into right. Carlson, long run in. It's going to dunk down. He's going to throw into second. It gets by. Rep Snyder is safe on the dive. A better throw. He's probably out.
They've had it as scheduled appearances, and because he's been in some longer appearances in Nashville, working his way up to 3 innings as a hit drops in there, it's been more scheduled appearances for him. So it hasn't been a true reliever where he's live.
Hitters before he has to go too deep in counts. 1-2 to Campbell. That's flipped into right field, base hit, just jammed himself and comes up with the first hit of the game.
That's a good 2-strike.
When he told him that he was going to make the big league team on March 23rd. Cora actually quizzed him on all the MLB players who had played at Georgia Tech, and then he told him that he was going to be one of them.
He said he had so much fun in Japan, bought into the culture, and really enjoyed his time.
On a hop, that's off of Riley's glove and picked up by Williams. Riley's had some issues there at third base here at home. I don't think that's an error, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think he would tell you he would want to make that play.
Broken bat, but it will work for Kristian Campbell. And Boston has 2 men on here.
The looper popped into right center field, backing out, and a backhanded play by Campbell. Runners will stay at second and third. Kept on drifting and drifting on that ball. The crack of the bat, it looked like it was going to fall in.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Kristian. You see the break back, right? This is a ball that a little comfortable with earlier in the year, but he makes a really nice catch. Remember earlier in the game, Crochet picked him up with a big strike on the ball. Maybe it should have been doubled off.
And terrific play by Campbell. For the moment that saves a run, and he fires on to first base. He took a hit away from Harris. And an RBI to boot. 2 down.
Yeah, possibly his 4th hit of the day. Rocket, beautiful play by Campbell. Great reaction with the infield in. Little half step and a dive. Able to keep this thing in and finish off the play.
To table, she's supporting so many local purveyors, and that's coming up later on this summer.
Campbell chopping that one down the right field line. It'll be Connor Wong on his way to third and diving into second. Kristian Campbell. Second and third, so the Red Sox trying to get right back in it, down 3-0.
The $134 since the start of May. Punches a bouncing ball, base hit the other way to start the scoring. Kristian Campbell out of the 9th spot with an RBI single to make it 1-0 Boston.
Well, the 2 hits they had in this inning, they went the other way, and that one. Campbell's 2 for 2, and he's knocked in a pair. 6-3 Boston with a 5 spot here in the 3rd. You never know what's going to get a player going. He stayed inside both of these hits.
And that's going to be a shot into right field for Campbell, who is aboard a great battle against Hedrick that he wins with a single. Swings and sends this one deep down the line in right. This is close, and it is out of here. A Yankee Stadium home run for Kristian Campbell. And that ties this game up at 2. It traveled 349 feet. And his buddy Rafaela knows all about short home runs as he gets a high 5, and we are knotted at 2.
It might just be good enough at Yankee Stadium.
Doesn't handle well. It's the hanging slider of the fastball right here.
1-2. High chopper on the infield. Going to be trouble. Throw to first. Safe. And a run comes in to score.
Look at this. Little slider. How high did this ball go? Caballero, how do you even make a play of this? How about this? Beat it into the ground.
Tied 7-7. And a liner and a base hit. Hugging that line. Up against that side fence. He's heading for second. Low is up and gunning. Not going to get him. He's got a double. So Kristian.
They have the highest hopes for. Well, was I talking? Wow, he works a base hit out of it on 97. A pure jam job on Campbell. That is the